whatever he's motivated, and not only motivates Hashem in the very best way possible, decides his own grandson to do the will of God, even at very great personal sacrifice. Then he can pray and prayer to be acceptable. But even if he didn't have an advantage, each generation were building up payments against, and by his actions, where he completely dedicated himself to serve God and to nullify his own personal relation to God, he nullified these that mankind was supposed to be again like God. So this is a very good. He didn't have to make any special prayer. The action did the trick, and this is a tremendous thing that a person should have that influence on the scheme of things. That if he, where he nullifies his own personal ratzon, at that point God is prepared to, even if a 70 years standing. In other words, it has been fixed and without question. Any questions about this?
Individual was born.
Yes.
For actions, 70 years comes, and his actions were so good that he deserves. It wipes out the penalty.
Oh, I give you an example. I give you another example.
70 years.
No, I'll give you another example. Even another one. It looks like the more he puts himself out, the more not only does he get extra time to do it, extra opportunity to do it, but also he nullifies a decree that was set up a long time ago. In other words, automatically by their, even if they don't even actually actively pray, I'm sure they were aware of it. The fact, whatever it is,
wouldn't that motivate him to that?
Shouldn't it motivate all of us to go and try to be as best Jews as we can? I would think that you would like to live as long as possible, and you would like to have maybe a painful about. Why do you have to have? But then not two people are by influence to do the proper thing. You can change it by your individual action. God has given man this tremendous power. Our mission says you do have this power if you will do what has to be done. But obviously it's not going to be done if you do one over lightly and on a steady pace. You don't do it as a steady measure. It's not going to be done. Nobody is going to become. For instance, you want to become seriously, you don't want all your life to be a muck schlepper. You've got to put in the time and the effort. Nobody's going to do it for you. No one. The emphasis is, if you really want to learn, you can learn. But if you don't put in the effort, obviously you're not going to do it. As I told you, when I was still a Talmud in Yeshiva, and I was coming home every Shabbos, I'm in Indiana. So there was a man in his 70s. Shabbos, I want to learn what you're chumash. Every Shabbos, I have an hour. Why are you taking any time to go with me? Wilderness, somebody wants to talk to somebody else. I appreciate that. And now, so Nechel,
168, that's not the page. Give me.
It's the page, no.
Here, Manny,
Yeah.
look. See my finger?
Yeah.
Over here. No, don't look at this.
Yeah, okay.
Dollar. You see a big dollar there?
Yeah.
will. God, the will of God, like your will. This is the ordinary version that we find in the Sforim, we find in our Mishnah. Now you should understand there are different girsas, different versions of the text. Now we're going to discuss an alternate version of the same text. So when you change the wording of the version, you have a different. We have has more than one version of the very same. It says, do his not like your will, but do in your will. The base with a base. You don't start. You don't do his will. Don't do his no. Listen. In your will. Now, what does that mean? You should not do the mitzvah. You should be. When you are angry and with heat, excellent lave, with a pain heart, do what God wants you to do. That is not the way. Absolutely not. It's actually contrary to the will of God to serve Him in a way that you begrudge. Who's asking you to be angry to do it? He doesn't need.
Otherwise, it would be doing anything.
You're not supposed to do anything in relation to God, begrudgation. When a person comes to such a thing, when the messer is on the house, then he's going to go and continue sicker. And not only is getting sicker, people don't tell him what's wrong with him. They don't talk to you anymore. All the time in the world. When you finally make your decision, don't do it in a begrudging. When you're rewarded, you're going to get a hold of breath. Perhaps you might not. But people are so immature as to imagine that they can go and bribe God with a wonderful attitude. Oh, instead of getting what he wants, he's going to get what he wants. But now we're building up against and by his actions, where he completely dedicated himself to serve God and to nullify his own personal relation to God. He nullifies these things that there is mankind was supposed to be again. And this is a tremendous thing. Their own personal, at that point, God is prepared to nullify with our deed a proper deed, even if a 70